Good morning! Monday morning. Have a fabulous day. How is everybody? Okay, when you're jumping on, if this is your first time catching me live, drop a 1. If you are a repeat follower, drop a 2 so I know that you are that you're following me. And tell me where you're coming from. And today's topic is we're going to talk about how to fly. F.L.Y. Hi, Susie Q. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. You got the untamed mane today. It's just, I'm like, I don't even know what to do with it. We're just going to leave it. So we're going to talk about fly. And fly, it's really cool. Good morning, Will. It kind of just like came to me. Some of these things like at night just come to me and I just write down these little ideas and then I'm like, okay, I got to share them. Most of the time I don't share. So now I am refusing to not share. So I'm going to share, right? I'm going to share. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's talk about how to fly. How to fly, your Monday motivation, right? So fly, actually, F-L-Y, is how to first love yourself, right? How to fly. How to first love yourself, which is the essence of being able to be yourself, right? You have to love yourself first. So, funny story is, I saw that like fly on Facebook actually, and I actually have my hoodie on. So this is the brand. It is called F.L.Y on Facebook. And their tag is like first love yourself. And I thought, oh, well, that's good. So then I started thinking about that. Okay, we really all have to first love ourselves, right? And you may think that you do, but then if you really start to do some reflection, right, you can see like areas of your life where maybe you didn't love yourself first, right? So, I can definitely like look back on past relationships and think like, okay, I was maybe relying on the person that I was with to provide maybe more of that like loving me than I should have in the first place, right? So you should first love yourself. So I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how to first love yourself. And again, like they're things that I do every day. And I guess there's a lot of stuff I do every day that I didn't realize that I do every day until I start talking about it, right? So the first part of the F.L.Y, first love yourself, is come up with some sort of daily affirmations for yourself, right? So, Ellie and I do this at nighttime, actually. We do it in the morning sometimes too, but mostly at night. And we literally will just lay in bed and we will just say 2 words followed by a bunch of affirmations that are so stinking powerful, right? So the 2 most powerful words are I am, right? So I am. So we literally lay in bed and I say, okay, Ellie, let's go. Like I am, and we go through our words. I am strong. I am beautiful, right? I am smart. I am funny. I'm passionate, like I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm courageous, I'm brave, right? And we literally go through all of those words. We go through our affirmation words. Like we have a set of maybe like 20 that we go through. And, and by saying that to yourself, I am, it like transforms something inside of you, right? It transforms and it basically like it gives you that like strength, that confirmation that you are those things. And the more that you tell yourself that every day, I am, you become, right? So, write a list of affirmations, whether it's like on a little Post-it. You guys know I'm a psycho Post-it person. Put them on your mirror, like in the bathroom. Put them next to your bed, in your journal, whatever. But write yourself some affirmations. If you, some people it's hard to like start with, right? So maybe you just write like 2 affirmations, or you write 3 affirmations. And maybe the biggest thing for you is that you don't believe them. So if you don't believe those things about yourself, you need to say them to yourself even more, right? So you need to really, keep letting your brain hear that stuff so that you can transform and that you really like believe it, right? Good morning. Good morning. So the first part of like my version of F.L.Y, First Love Yourself, is getting positive affirmations all the time, and making sure that that it's something daily that you do. Like all this stuff is not something you can do once and just say, okay, I'm good with it. You gotta do it every day, right? Okay. So the second part of first loving yourself is to protect your energy, right? If you start to look at your life in terms of energy and that everything is energy and energy flows, you'll learn how to put up a protective barrier and protect your energy. So for like a long time, I would let people steal my energy or steal my light or put me in a bad mood because of something that they said because they're miserable or they're having a bad day or whatever. Like, because I'm super sensitive to like emotions, when I was younger, I used to like, I would take on all that stuff, right? So that's part of like me being a helper and I guess like a healer and wanting to like make everybody feel good. But I would like take on that stuff and then it would like manifest in me and it was just not good, because then I would be like, okay, this person was, having a crappy day, and then they come home to me and then they're having a crappy day, and then it would just like continue to manifest inside of me. So the second part is you have to learn to protect your energy, right? You have to like learn how to not let those people get close to you. I know sometimes this is super hard, and sometimes you have to eliminate some really big people in your life, right? Like I have had to do, but once you start to kind of like weed out and you can recognize like, oh, okay, that like, I don't want to be around that type of energy. And then you can just, like visualize a barrier around you so that you don't have that coming towards you. It helps you a lot, but you have to protect your energy. So there's certain things that maybe I used to do a lot of, or I used to say like, I used to go hang out with like this sort of group or or go do this activity or whatever. But the people that were always there were always like complaining and negative, like, and then I found myself getting sucked into that type of stuff. So I just don't do it anymore. So I know, there's probably, people that have said like, well, you don't do this anymore. You don't come out and do this anymore. It is, and it has nothing to do with, me not loving them as people, but it has to do with me understanding that I have to protect my energy, and that if I'm around that type of stuff, it like, you don't want that stuff infusing into your life, right? So surround yourself with positive people. Like you will become the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So that was another super powerful exercise for me too, was to write down 5 people that I spend the most time with and what I want to become them. And if the answer is no, then you need to switch out your circle of 5 people, right? So you always want to be like surrounded by people that are bringing you to the next level and pushing you to be a better person, right? So protecting your energy, whether it be like recognizing a situation or somebody that you're around that's just constantly negative, and most of the time, you guys, people that are negative, they don't even realize like how negative they are. And for somebody that like shines a light and to try to show somebody like that's like something negative, it's really hard to like get people to self-reflect and to see it, right? I try to like look at everything that I do, every situation that I do. I try to reflect on it every day and think, okay, how could I have handled that better? How could I have done that situation with some more love and light, and had a better outcome? But if you don't reflect on it, then you can't move forward, right? So protect your energy. So daily affirmations, protect your energy. And then the third one is something that's super simple, and it's for yourself, right? So it is to forgive. To forgive yourself. To first love yourself, you need to forgive yourself too, right? So I have this little post-it. It was from a book or something that I had read. I can't remember where it came from, but like I said, I write down all the stuff. You can see like how tattered and torn this little piece of paper is, right? And I leave this on my mirror. And it's 4 things that I say to myself like every day. So I say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, and thank you. And I'm saying that to myself. So I'm saying, I love you, I forgive you, please, or I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. Because it's important what we say to ourselves, right? So it's important how we, the internal voices that we hear. And it's okay to forgive yourself. Like, we're not perfect. We're all on a journey, right? We're all trying to do the best. And the biggest thing for me was to learn to forgive myself because maybe a situation didn't go the way that I thought it should have went, or I felt like I could have made it better. And sometimes you just can't. Like, it is the way it is, and you need to forgive yourself for that. And if you start to like write down situations maybe when you were younger or things that happened that you can like literally forgive yourself for, it kind of releases a lot of stuff. And that's another live we'll talk about healing the inner child. But yeah, forgive yourself. Like, forgive yourself. It doesn't matter about the past. Like, it only matters what you do today and what you're moving forward with, right? Yes. Trust your path. And like making sure that you are, that you love yourself, right? Like, how to fly is to first love yourself. And you have to become the number one person in your life. And there's a lot of moms that I'm with all day long, that I chat with, especially on my team, that it's hard. It's hard because you have kids, and obviously the kids always come first, but obviously their main core needs always come first. But then you have to understand that it's okay for you to go lock yourself in the bathroom and take a bath, or whatever it is that you need for you to know that you're putting yourself first. Because if you're not nourishing you, then you can't be the best mom that you can be, right? Or the best dad, or whatever. So first, learn to love yourself, right? Fly. Love yourself first, right? So those are my little tips on that this morning. I hope you guys got some value from it. If you did, please feel free to share. And we're going to try to continue on with our little lives every morning. I did hashtag them, Reflect with Beck. So if you miss a morning, you can type that hashtag in Facebook, and it'll pull up all the videos. And I put the hashtag on yesterday's video too, so that you guys can follow along. So I hope everyone has a fantastic, motivated Monday, right? And I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye.